Good morning, dear students. Today I am solving the exercise 6.2, question number 2. E and F are the points on the sides PQ and PR, respectively, of a triangle PQR. For each of the following cases, state whether EF parallel to QR or not. For the first part, we are given this figure, and here we are given the sides PE 3.9 and EQ equal to 3 centimeter. Similarly, PF equal to 3.6 and FR equals to 2.4 centimeter. Here, you know that what we are given here, that E and F are 2 points on PQ and PR. But we have to prove here that EF is parallel to QR. So remember here, you just find the ratio of PE and PQ. Similarly, you find the ratio of PF and FR. Now check the ratio of both the ratios. If both the ratios are coming equal, then we can say that by converse of BPT, these sides will be parallel. You remember one thing always, in a triangle, if one line is intersecting other two lines of a triangle at two distinct points, in that kind of question, BPT will work out. Fine. Provided that the ratio of the sides, ratio in which the side EF will divide PQ and PR, they should be equal. So check PE upon EQ. PE upon EQ 3.9 upon 3, 1.3. Check PF upon FR 3.6 upon 2.4. PF upon FR 3.6 upon 2.4. This is coming 1.5. Since this and this both are coming different, so we can say by converse of BPT, these sides will not be parallel. EF will not be parallel to QR. Now I am telling you BPT also for short while. What is BPT? BPT says that if a line EF is intersecting, if line EF is parallel to QR and EF is intersecting PQ and PR at two distinct points E and F, then EF line will divide line PQ and PR in the same ratio. This is the BPT theorem. But here, since we have checked that this ratio of PE and EQ and PF upon FR has not come equal, so by converse of BPT, we will say that this will not be parallel. Fine. Now you can check here second part. In second part, what is said? This figure we are given, we have, and these sides are given. We have to check that EF is parallel to QR or not. So again, you find the ratio PE upon EQ equal to PF upon FR. Fine. So PE upon EQ is 4 upon 4.5 and PF upon FR is 8 upon 9. Since both the ratio are coming equal, this is also 8 upon 9, this is also 8 upon 9. So by converse of BPT, this side is parallel to QR. EF is parallel to QR. Fine. Third part here we can see. Similarly, this figure we are given. Here PE 0.18, PQ 1.28, PF 0.36 and FR is 2.56. So here also you check the ratio. This question we can also do by the procedure by which we did the question number 1 and 2, means first and second part of question number 2. So you must be knowing the corollary of BPT theorem. Corollary means what? By BPT we can say PE upon EQ equal to PF upon FR. But by the corollary of BPT, we can also say that PE upon PQ, means this upon full, and PF upon PR, means this upon full, PR. These ratio will also be equal. Fine. So you can see here, PE is what? You find the ratio of PE and PQ. So PE upon PQ 0.18 upon 1.28. So this will be 9 upon 64. You find the ratio of PF and PR. So what do you get? 0.36 upon 2.56, 9 upon 64. Both are coming equal. So we can say these line are also EF and QR are parallel. This is the corollary of BPT, a result which I had taught you in the previous video. You can see the corollary of BPT theorem in the video which I sent you. Then you will understand this result. Now, third question in figure, LM parallel to LM parallel to CB. LM is parallel to CB and LN parallel to CD. Prove that AM upon MB equal to AN upon ND. So you remember here, you just see only this figure upside, ABC. Fine. In triangle ABC, you can find here LM is parallel to BC. LM is parallel to CB or BC. So we can apply the BPT theorem. Fine. Because whenever in a triangle, one side which is intersecting to other side of triangle is parallel to third side of triangle, BPT theorem can be applied. So in triangle ABC, LM parallel to BC. So by BPT, you can see here ratio in which the line LM is intersecting, ratio in which LM is dividing AB and AC. So LM is dividing AB in the ratio AM and AB. So AM and MB. So AM upon MB. And when you see this line is divided by LM in the ratio AL upon AL and LC. Fine, AL upon LC. Similarly, in the triangle ACD or ADC, same. We can say that LN is dividing the line AD and AC in the same ratio by BPT. So in triangle ADC, LN parallel to CD. Remember always while applying the BPT, write what sides are parallel, and write the triangle also in which triangle you are applying BPT. So by BPT, LN upon ND equals to AL upon LC. Fine. See the parallel lines. It is dividing line AD in what ratio? AN and ND. So AN upon ND equal to AL upon LC. If you see this equation 1 and 2, you will find that these are equal. So these will also be equal. So AM upon MB equal to AN upon ND. This is your proof. We have verified. Thank you. Question number 4, exercise 6.2. In this figure, we are given DE parallel to AC, and DF is parallel to AE. Fine. Prove that BF upon FE equal to BE upon EC. Student, you have to draw only this figure. These two figures I have drawn for understanding. You need not to draw these figures. In triangle ABC, if you see, for your betterment, for explaining better, I am saying DE is parallel to AC. So don't see DF and AE line for short while. Only see this figure. Fine. These lines DF and AE you ignore for short while. Then what do you feel? These DE parallel to AC, it means that in this triangle BPT can be applied. Here DE line will divide AB and BC line in the same ratio. This is by BPT theorem. So we write triangle ABC. Here DE is parallel to AC given. So by BPT theorem we can say that BD upon DA equals to BE upon EC by BPT theorem. Now if you leave this DE and you see this DF and AE, because these two sides are parallel. So in triangle ABC you will get the figure like this, DF parallel to AE. Here you apply BPT theorem not in triangle ABC, you apply BPT theorem in triangle BAE or we can say ABE. In triangle ABE, we will apply BPT theorem since DF is parallel to AE, we are given here. Fine. So you see here, FD by BPT theorem, FD line will divide BA and BE in the same ratio. So what we write? BD upon DA equal to BF upon FE. BD upon DA equal to BF upon FE by BPT theorem. Fine. So that's why I showed you, because in this figure I explain you, just you hide it and then you see, so you will get confused. But you can see also, once you hide these two lines and you see, then you hide this line, then you see figure. So in this way also you can do. So now you see, you have applied BPT theorem in two triangles one by one. Here you are getting BD upon DA, BD upon DA, both are same, so these will also be equal. So from equation 1 and 2 we can say BE upon EC equal to BF upon FE. Fine. Question number 5. In figure, this DE is parallel to OQ and FD is parallel, DF is parallel to OR. Show that EF parallel to QR. EF parallel to QR, we have to show this. So this figure also I have drawn for your understanding. You need not to draw this figure. If you see only this figure, from here we have drawn this figure. ED is parallel to OQ in this triangle. ED, or you can see here also, ED is parallel to OQ. So in triangle POQ we can apply BPT theorem because DE is parallel to OQ given, and DE is dividing line PQ and PO in the same ratio by BPT theorem. Once you see the sides are parallel, apply BPT theorem. So BPT theorem will apply like PE upon EQ equal to PD upon DO. This. Fine. Now you see this POR triangle. So this I have drawn separately. In POR you can see that FD is parallel to OR. Parallel side you should see. So FD is parallel to OR, so FD line will divide PO and PR in the same ratio. Means we can write by BPT theorem PD upon DO equal to PF upon FR. So PD upon DO equal to PF upon FR. This by BPT theorem. Write on here by BPT theorem. So from equation 1 and 2 you can see here, these ratios are same in both equations, so this will also be equal. So PE upon EQ equal to PF upon FR we have got. Now you can see in full triangle PQR. Fine. In triangle PQR, if you apply BPT theorem, first you apply BPT theorem, EF is parallel to QR. Fine. This we have to prove. But if you see, here we have proved PE upon EQ equal to PF upon FR. We have proved this. So you see, PE upon EQ equal to PF upon FR we have proved. These ratios are equal. Whenever ratios are equal, then we can say by converse of BPT theorem in triangle PQR, these sides will be parallel. Because BPT theorem says if these sides EF and Q are parallel, then we can find the ratio, they will also be equal. P upon EQ and PF upon FR will be equal. If the ratios are equal, then by converse of BPT you can say that EF is parallel to QR. Fine. Next question number 6. That I will do in the next video. Question number 6. In figure A, B and C are the points on OP, OQ and OR respectively, such that AB is parallel to PQ and AC is parallel to PR, so that BC is parallel to QR. In this figure we have to prove BC is parallel to QR. So remember here what is given to you. First of all, you see we are given that AB is parallel to PQ, AB is parallel to PQ we are given in triangle POQ. So since this side is parallel to PQ, so we can say we can apply BPT theorem in triangle POQ. Fine. So what will happen? What will be the BPT? BPT will be AO upon AP equal to OB upon BQ, because you know, whenever you are applying BPT, remember, in a triangle, first of all see parallel sides. If there are parallel sides, then you can apply BPT over there, and then see the side which is intersecting two sides of triangle. AB is bisecting, AB is intersecting two sides of triangle PO and OQ. So you write the ratio, equal ratio, OB upon BQ equal to OA upon PA. Fine? Yeah, AP. So this will be the BPT. Now in triangle POQ you see. In triangle POQ, if you see POR. In triangle POR, this I have done for you separately also. You can see here also. These three figures you do not need to draw. This is the main figure. This you have to draw only. This is only for understanding. So this here, through this figure you can see this. AC is parallel to PR. This is given to you. AC is parallel to PR, given in the question. Now we can apply BPT theorem in triangle POR. So BPT theorem will tell AO upon AP equal to OC upon CR. AO upon AP equal to OC upon CR. Fine. From equation 1 and 2, this is equation 2, and from equation 1 and 2, we can say that these ratios are equal. So this will also be equal. OB upon BQ equal to OC upon CR will also be equal. So by converse of BPT theorem, by converse of BPT theorem, what does converse says? If the ratio are equal, if ratios are equal, then side will also be parallel. Fine. So if you see in triangle, this we have, once again you see from equation 1 and 2, this we have obtained. Fine. Now you check in triangle OQR. In triangle OQR, if you see that BC line is parallel to QR, this we have to prove. Fine. So in triangle OQR, you see, if we apply BPT for short while, I am applying BPT theorem here. So what will be the BPT? In fact, we cannot apply BPT theorem until till we know that BC is parallel to QR. But for making you understand, I am just showing that BO upon BQ equal to OC upon CR. Can we say? This we have already obtained from equation 1 and 2. BO upon OP. BO upon BQ equal to OC upon CR. This ratio we have obtained. And by this ratio we can say, since in triangle OQR, we can say that BC is parallel to QR by converse of BPT. Since ratio is equal, so side will also be parallel. BC will be parallel to QR. This is your answer.